Today marks 11 years since the death of Senzo Meyiwa. The former Orlando Pirates and Bafana goalkeeper was killed at Kelly Khumalo's house in Vosloorus on Gauteng's East Rand. The murder trial is still underway. For more on this 11th anniversary of Meyiwa's death, we are now joined by SABC News reporter Mlondi Radebe, who's following developments on the story for us this hour. So Mlondi, I am sure lots is going to happen on the sidelines of that 11th anniversary. What are the fans and family of the late Orlando Pirates star Senzo Meyiwa saying there?
Thank you very much, Mkolisi. As you correctly said, we are here at Senzo Meyiwa's home in Umlazi. The preparations for the commemoration of Senzo Meyiwa is continuing inside. We're still waiting for the fans to arrive also, but I'll just step out of the shot so that maybe you can just see that the family is also preparing. They are getting ready to welcome the Orlando Pirates fans that are going to be coming here into the family to celebrate with them the life of Senzo Meyiwa. You remember that Senzo Meyiwa was shot in Johannesburg as the trial is still continuing in Johannesburg this week. You remember that Moses Biya also was on the dock and questioned about the incidents that basically led to the death of Senzo Meyiwa. But we are still waiting for them because the family said they are not going to be speaking to us for now. Maybe later, once they've met with the fans of the Orlando Pirates that are going to be gathering here. We were told that they are going to be laying a wreath here at home, and then they will have a braai later on. Back to you in studio, Mkolisi, for now.
And Mlondi, it's totally understandable that the family would not want to talk, particularly when we look at 11 years since the passing of the soccer sensation. So what are the fans saying? Did you manage to engage with some of them ahead of the wreath laying ceremony?
At this point in time, they haven't arrived here at home, but we did speak to them over the phone, and they told us that they will be able to brief us around what is their feeling in relation to also the trial, also about the celebration today, that it's been 11 years and it's been long for them to waiting for the courts to finish the trial because it's back and forth, and they also feel that it's not fair for the family to be still waiting for justice.
Yeah, and here's the thing, I can imagine right now, even as some of the community members watch this all unfold where you are stationed now, there's a sense that Meyiwa was, a people's person. He was a soccer star that was revered across the country, and people really loved him and loved his work. What are some of those community members saying where you are right now, particularly when we look at, I'm sure the media fair that has come out there to observe this moment, which is 11 years since his passing?
As you, Mkolisi, you are saying that the Meyiwa was well respected in this family because he was one of those stars where he never lived Umlazi as such, and the people around, they believed in Meyiwa's talent. But speaking to some residents, I'm just showing you that the family in here, they are still busy preparing. That's one of Meyiwa's sister who is also basically told us that at this point in time, they are not ready to speak to us, but they will be speaking later on once they've managed to speak to the fans. But the residents here also, it seems as if they are going to be participating in today's event to try and commemorate Senzo Meyiwa's time, basically live, because they also remember that it's been said for the family, also for the community of Umlazi, that this case has been dragging on for such a long time, whereas no one has been sentenced yet.
And Mlondi, I am aware that this is a branch sort of event that will be, laying the wreath. Do we know if some of the club's top brass will also be descending to Umlazi for this ceremony?
No, for now, they only told us that it was going to be the Newlands West branch of the Orlando Pirates, as well as some members from the branches here in Umlazi that will be participating today. No one from the national team, or basically from the team that is going to be here, they did not tell us about that so far, but we are waiting. We will update the viewers at home as time goes on about that as well.
Mlondi Radebe is our reporter working that story for us this hour. Thanks so much for that update.